Hey, gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Wednesday morning. It is May 22nd, and it is 3:11 in the a.m. And I want to acknowledge a couple of folks that I talk to, physically speak with, make eye contact with. Okay, so that lets you know I know these folks. On a regular basis. This message is for you guys. You know, some of you are full aware of my messages on YouTube and Facebook and the likes. And I've had conversation with many of you about the faith walk and my take on things and the way I respond to certain things. And some of you know me, you know, in conversation, and we have deep conversations. So some of you really know me. That being said, I'm at a space now where, many of you have told me I'm a lapsed this or I'm a lapsed that, and you've identified a religion. And I need to say I am not identifying with organized religion. I am identifying with a personal relationship with the Most High. I've heard people talk about, praying to saints. I've heard people talk about Buddhism. I've heard people talk about Islam. And again, if that works for you, amen. I'm happy for you. We all need something outside of ourselves. As they say in recovery, a power greater than ourselves. If I could fix me, I would have. Bottom line. If I had that power, but I need a power greater than myself. Amen. That being said, the folks that I interact with make the announcements that, they're no longer practicing, but they don't say what they're practicing. I'm a lapsed this, okay. So you're lacking in something. Something is missing. What are you filling it with? What is your God construct? What is your God concept? And then, we're saying people that are complaining or decrying the state of the world, but divorced from it in that you're not engaged in the helps. It's all about me and what I want. It's all about me and what I need. But, the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and you articulate that very well. But there's, again, no helps, no solutions, no fixes. And in that lack, there's no action from your part. It's one thing to complain, but it's another thing to problem solve. Complaint is the easy part. I've shared that, complaint is like swinging a hammer and tearing down a building. That takes no effort other than you're swinging the hammer. All right. Now, two things can happen. You can have knowledge of how that building is built, so you don't get hurt in your deconstructing. But that same knowledge of how that building is built should be utilized to restore for the better. It's like if I'm walking across a hardwood floor and I hear a squeak, I identify the source of that squeak. Well, maybe I need a new beam here as the underpinning, or maybe I just need a new floorboard right here because this one has gotten weak and worn. To know what is needed and to withhold is just as egregious as being elapsed. Think about that.